Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Friday, the 6th of December, which will just as a side note, this means that next Friday will be, of course, be Friday the 13th. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, okay, let's have a look. Now, we had a 60-minute sell signal fix on ES yesterday. We've seen a bit of a decline overnight, but not much. And it looks like we're heading back to retest the high at the moment, but the sell signal has not made target, and normally I would expect it to. NQ, we also had a sell signal. We also had a very small decline from the high, and it looks as though we're retesting the high there too. On RTY, no current divergence, still looks like a bull flag forming, and on a break over this trendline resistance, I'd expect to see a retest of the high. On YM, nice looking little potential double top here, and I'm thinking this might play out. We've got a fair amount of negative divergence here, yet we also have a lot of underlying bullish action, so we will see whether it delivers anything. DAX is continuing higher. 60-minute sell signal is fixed, and if one wasn't already brewing, another one would have formed and fixed here, and yet a further one would be brewing now. On ESTX, 60-minute sell signal is fixed and has not failed yet, and it's now made the double bottom target that I've been talking about for the last week or so. All right, let's have a look at the bigger picture charts. Okay, SPX. On the hourly chart, we have an RSI 14 sell signal fix and an RSI 5 sell signal fix. I'm thinking this may deliver something today. Wondering about on the 5-minute chart. Hang on one second. Let's have a quick look. Right, on the 5-minute chart. Right. On the 5-minute chart, we've got a little double top here, which was trying to break down yesterday. Don't know if that's going to deliver anything today. Might just reject back up into the high, but if it does deliver, then I'd be looking for a move down into about the 60-62 area. On NDX, we didn't have anything particularly impressive in terms of a topping pattern here, so I've not really included that. We've got a very nice looking little double top on Dow and a potential larger double top, of course. Not seeing much sign that the larger pattern could play out here. And on IWM, we got a flag. It's not as nice anymore as the flag that we've got, and potentially it could go lower into a flag channel support. It's not as nice as the flag that we've got on YM here, but it is a pretty decent looking flag. So we will see how it goes. All right, let's have a look at IWM on the hourly chart. We've got some hourly divergence here. It is far from a strong vote in favor of the downside, but I'm still wondering whether we might see more of a decline today, possibly a move down on ES. If we're forming a double top here, I'd be wondering about a possible move down into the 60-40 area, but at the moment we're just grinding up. And I'm wondering whether we're really capable of that. We will see. Looking at the DAX chart, DAX, I drew in an idealized trend line. We were a long way away from it, but we've now just reached it, gone through it very slightly. Not sure it's actually through it. If I redraw that trend line, it might not be. But we're now at the resistance that I was watching on that. On Nikkei. Nikkei is now up at the daily upper band, and I'm wondering about a retest of 40.3 and then possibly a run towards 42.4. All right, great. Let's have a look at the dollar. Dollar, we've got a possible bull flag forming here, but we've broken the support trend line that I was watching. So that is the short-term support level that we were bouncing off is now gone. If we are forming a flag, we could most definitely go lower. I'm wondering about the 104.5 to 105 area. We do have a small possible 60-minute buy signal brewing, relatively weak. ZB is continuing up towards the target here. I've got that up in about the 121.24 to 26 area, and I'm thinking that may well get made. CL, lower a bit again today. Mainly, this is a long sideways consolidation, and I'm mainly thinking about the triangle target at 63.57 that has not been reached yet. NG, failing to get off the lows. Is this a bull flag forming? No, we had a nice bull flag and we lost it. I would say seasonally, this tends to decline from this point into April. And I'm wondering whether we're going to see that. We could be forming an inverted head and shoulders, in which case the ideal right shoulder low would be in the 1.95 area sometime in the next 3 or 4 months. GC, keeping an open mind, much depends on what's happening with the dollar. Silver, we've reached double bottom here and broken up through it slightly. If metals can get a following wind, I'd be looking for the target up here in about the 33.85 to 34 area. Looking at HG, still a very nice looking bear flag channel. Will it play out? We will see. KC is heading back up into a retest of the high. This could be setting up a double top, but no sign currently that it would reverse there. I'll be watching out for negative divergence when we reach the retest, as this could be a pretty nice looking double top. SB coming up to 3 months of basically sideways action. Should be a bullish consolidation. CC, we've got a 60-minute sell signal has fixed, and I'm wondering about a bit of retracement here. ZW, very nice looking potential level bottom here, and it's looking as though it might deliver. 60-minute buy signal is fixed and has now reached the possible near miss target. On corn, this is very nice bull flag, and it's now trying to break up from that flag. On soy, I don't really have a reversal pattern here, and mainly I'm looking at the perfect bear flag channel we've got currently. These can break up. They break up 30% of the time, of course. This could, in fact, be the bottoming pattern, but in the absence of that, we haven't really got a bottoming pattern at the moment. So I'm wondering about a low retest. On CT looks like a bull flag forming. And we will see how that goes, but that would be setting up a retest of this high here in the 72.2 area. On lumber, still looks like a bull flag forming. Live cattle still hasn't retested this high, maybe forming a larger bull flag, in which case we could see a move down into 183.125 area. And HE looks like a bull flag forming. Chances are this is going to resolve up into a retest of the high. All right, let's have a look at questions and do a quick recap of ES. We've got a fair amount of negative divergence today. Against that, it's Friday, which doesn't tend to be a particularly bearish day, and I wouldn't be looking for retracement which amounted to a great deal. But we do have open 60-minute sell signals on ES, NQ, and ESTX. And we've got an open RSI 14 sell signal on SPX. Will this deliver anything? Hard to say, but there is at least some pressure to the downside here. Keeping an open mind, and we're testing the big 6100 area on ES, which is going to be interesting to watch. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. I will catch you guys on Monday. Everyone have a great week.